5 seconds to go. Start. So far, the women farmers have received about rupees 54,000 crore under this scheme. Similarly, while increasing the coverage of crop insurance, soil health card and Kisan Credit Card (KCC) for small farmers, my government has for the first time also linked cattle bearers and fishermen with the facility of Kisan Credit Card. My government stands firmly with small farmers for enhancing their capacity from setting up of FPOs, that is farmer producer organizations, to increasing MSP of crops. Honorable members, my government has awakened the aspirations of the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes. These classes were most deprived of the benefits of development. Now that basic facilities are reaching this section, these people are becoming capable of having New Year dreams. Programs such as Dr. Ambedkar Utsav Dham, Amrit Jal Dhara, and Yuva Udyami Yojana are being run for the socio-economic empowerment of scheduled castes. My government has taken unprecedented decisions for the pride of the tribal communities. For the first time, the country started celebrating the birth anniversary of Bhagwan Birsa Munda as Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. Recently, the government paid tribute to the tribal revolutionaries at the national level in Mangadh Dham for the first time. Today, more than 36,000 tribal dominated villages are being developed under the Pradhan Mantri Adi Adarsh Gram Yojana. Today, more than 400 Eklavya model skill schools have opened in tribal areas in the country. More than 3,000 Van Dhan Vikas Kendras have become new means of livelihood across the country. My government has demonstrated its commitment to the welfare of OBCs by giving constitutional status to the National Commission for Backward Classes. For the first time, a Welfare and Development Board has also been constituted for the Banjara, nomadic and semi-nomadic communities. Honorable members, there were more than 100 districts in the country which were lagging behind on many parameters of development. Government paid attention to their development by declaring these districts as aspirational districts. Today, these districts are moving towards parity with other districts of the country. My government is now working to replicate the success of aspirational districts at the block level, and for this, work has been started to develop 500 blocks as aspirational blocks in the country. These aspirational blocks are being developed in an institutionalized manner for social justice. Tribal, hilly, coastal, and border areas of the country could only receive limited benefits of development in the past few decades. Difficult terrain, along with unrest and terrorism, posed major challenge to development of the northeast and Jammu and Kashmir. My government has taken a number of successful steps for lasting peace and has confronted the geographical challenges. As a result, the northeast and our border areas are experiencing a new pace of development. My government has started working on the Vibrant Village program to provide better facilities to the border villages. From the point of view of national security too, unprecedented infrastructure has been developed in the border areas in the past few years. This has accelerated development in such areas. The left wing extremism, which had become a major threat to national security in the last few decades, has now been confined to a few districts. Honorable members, a major achievement of my government has been the empowerment of women. In this context, I am reminded of an inspiring poem titled Nari Shakti, written by Utkal Bharti Kuntala Kumari Sabat, an immortal personality of Indian literature, freedom fighter, and well known Odia poetess. About 100 years ago, she said, in other words, the women of India is neither inferior nor weak compared to anyone else. Her immortal glory will never disappear for ages and remain forever in the whole world. I feel proud to see our sisters and daughters bringing laurels at the world level as per the dreams of Utkal Bharti. I am happy that my government's efforts have been the driving force behind such progress. All the welfare schemes launched by my government have at the center of them a vision to make life easier for women, provide new opportunities for employment and self employment to women, and ensure women empowerment. For the upliftment of women, even when the old beliefs and old traditions had to be broken, the government has not backed down. We have seen the success of Beti Bachao Beti Padhao campaign. The consciousness that has come in the society due to efforts of the government has led to a steady increase in the number of daughters. For the first time in the country, female population now outnumbers that of males, and health of women has also improved considerably. Be it the Pradhan Mantri Surakshit Matartav Abhiyan or the Pradhan Mantri Matra Vandana Yojana, we have succeeded in saving the lives of both mother and child. About 50% of the beneficiaries of the Ayushman Bharat scheme are also women. Honorable members, from education to their career, my government is trying to remove all obstacles for daughters through efforts like the construction of separate toilets for girls in the government schools of the country or the scheme related to sanitary pads. The dropout rate of girls has come down sharply. The Swachh Bharat Abhiyan has not only increased the dignity of women, it has also provided them a safe environment. For the first time, savings accounts have been opened for the brighter future of crores of daughters across the country under the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. Many important steps have also been taken for the education of girls in the new National Education Policy. My government has also ensured that women are not restricted from carrying out any work or participating in any field of work. For this purpose, recruitment in every sector from mining to forward posts in the army has been thrown open to women. Our daughters are now studying and training in Sainik schools as well as military academies. Stop.